Good morning. Live down Lelay Bay here in Guernsey again. What do you think of this one? This is a peaceful little bay. So you can see the tide's up. Waves are gently lapping on the shore. And it's really peaceful. Not a lot of people around, as we tend to have on these lives. So this is a lovely little bay, Lelay. We've got Lelay kiosk just to the left. Jean, good morning. Nice to see you back. So we're coming live from Lelay Bay here in Guernsey, north of the island, high tide. We're in the Bay of Grand Havre. So there's many little beaches within this Grand Havre Bay. Lelay is one of them here. Alam, good morning, first viewer. Yes. Good morning, Alam, from Pakistan. Well, hello to Pakistan. Good morning. Stan. I'm not sure what the time difference is, but I know there is one. Lovely setting here. It's got the beach below us, the sand. Matt, hello mate, in Canada, about to go to bed. It's 1 a.m. Wow, Matt, you're up late. Nice to hear from you, Matt. Hope you're well. 1 a.m. in Canada. I hope you haven't got an early start, Matt. You'll be tired in the morning. Well, anyway, Matt, nice to see you. Hope you're good. Be going to bed soon, no doubt. Jean, it's nice sandy beach to Tana. Is it a nice sandy beach to Tana? I'm Matt, doing well. I was working evenings. Ah, right. And then Jean, and enjoy a good swim. Yeah, so this beach, Lelay here, it's nice at high tide. You can swim here, yeah. It's got a nice bit of sand. So yeah, you could come here. It's not one of the more popular beaches though. It's not one that gets packed out. The tide goes really low here. Like low tide, you got to walk through loads of stone and seaweed, that's maybe why. But yeah, if you come here at high tide, you'll be all right for a swim. Yeah, Jean, good with a kiosk, yeah. It is good with a kiosk, so you can come and get something to eat, have a drink. It's ideal. It's got toilets here, I think, as well. I'm not 100% sure if this one's got toilets. Julie Smith. Hello, Ross. Good morning from New Zealand. Good morning, Julie. Nice to see you back. Hope all's good in New Zealand. Nice and warm. So it's evening time in New Zealand. It's a lovely little bay. There's some houses to the right looking over the bay. David Grant, good morning, Ross. Greetings from Trinidad. Wow. Good morning to Trinidad. I'll just show you these houses. I think I might be able to show them to you. See those houses there? Alam, turn the camera all around. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Julie, very warm today, air conditioning on. There, see those houses? So they've got like quite a nice view over the bay. They've got a bit of view over the car park and the kiosk. There's There was a house. Where is it? I don't think you can see it. Yeah, you can just see. Do you remember us? I don't know if you remember, but there was a house that went up for auction. Okay, along here, and you can just see it. Can you see the two houses on the right? Well, if you just look to the left of that, can you see just part of a chimney and a little bit of a roof behind the tree? That's the one, I'm pretty sure, went up for auction. It's really had it. It's really old and wrecked. I'm pretty sure that's the one. If it's not, it's the one next to it, but that we can't see. But it was there, that went up for auction, and it sold for quite a lot of money. Not because the house was amazing, it's because of the location. But it's quite a nice bay, Grand Hove. Over in the distance, we've got Roos, where I did a live from the other day. So I'm sort of going all around this bay, really, just from different angles each time I do a live. I've done Roos, which is in Grand Hove. I did that the other day. I've done Lelay, which is today. Then the other one I could do was Amra. I've done Pembroke and Chue. TW Fitness, good morning, my man. Hope all's good. Sleep well last night, Tom? Or don't ask. I'm up early today. Because I had to do a few jobs. As in take people to different places. Like preschool and stuff like that. You in today? No. No, I'm not in today, Tom. The funny thing was, I was meant to be in today, but I had a cancellation. I was meant to be in now, actually, to work. But I had a cancellation, so I didn't go in. So I had a bit of free time, so I thought I'd do a live. It's nice down here. Yeah, Tom, you'll know. I don't know if you were here a minute ago, but I was just showing that house that went up for auction. If I show it, I think I got the right one. Do you remember, Tom? There's an old wrecked house here. If I show you, turn around here. I think it's that one just over there. Let me show you. Yeah, see that house there, just in the... you can just see a bit of it. You see a bit of the white chimney. That's the house that went up for auction. It's a bit of a wreck. But yeah, the houses next to it got nice views, look. They're nice. So we're right by the Vale Church. If I could show you round more. If I kept going to the right, you'd see the Vale Church. Vale Pond is behind us. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this beach at low tide though. Because what I remember, like if you're going to go for a swim, because what I remember is it's horrible. It's like stony and all sorts. It does go down to sand eventually, but just over 900,000 I think it went, or 800 is a bit pricey. They couldn't even go because it had been... Yeah, so Tom thinks it went up, that house went for about 900,000 or 800,000 pounds. 800 to 900,000 pounds that house went for, the one I was just talking about. But yeah, I mean, it's completely, I mean, it's ruined. You couldn't live in it, it's had it. I'd imagine, I don't know, but I'd imagine it's going to be completely knocked down, start again. It wasn't that long ago it went up for auction, because I seem to remember it. My bid got turned down. I wouldn't mind living there actually. It's not a bad place to live. Really nice place to live around here. You got the across the water, you got a Peninsula Hotel, which is where I did my live from the other day. Well, I didn't actually do my live in the Peninsula Hotel, but I was parked next to it. Yep, so I hope everyone's good. Welcome to the live if you've just joined. We're down Lelay, as usual. If you want to write anything in the chat, feel free. Let me know where you're watching from if you want to. Or if not, just enjoy the scenery. Has anyone ever been down this beach? Let me know. If not, don't worry. As in, sunbathe down here. I seem to remember, and I don't want to put you off on this beach, because it might have been just when I was here, but when I was down this beach, there was loads of like sand hoppers. I call them, I don't know if you call them the same thing, but loads of them, like those little white little hopping things just jumping around on the sand. I remember it really annoyed me, but I think that might not be all the time. That's just when I come down here. So don't think this beach is infested with them. I'm not saying that. It's just when I come down here a few times. I remember there was a lot of sand hoppers down here, but you get those in any beach, I think. Alex, hi. Welcome to the live. Jean, oh no, maybe I'll skip the beach then. No, I don't want to put you off. I don't think it's got them all the time. But you do get them any beach, the sand hoppers. I just remember down here, they were down here at a particular time. But it's all right. Don't let it, you know, you'll probably come down, there's none. If you're looking for beaches to go to, Tom just checked it. The house went for 930,000. 930 pounds sterling. I'll show you it again, just the corner of it. That house just behind the tree. See the white chimney and a tiny bit of the roof? That one. Jean, my dog will bite and play with them. Yeah. Yeah, then obviously you got the houses next to it, which are in very good condition there. There's people living in those houses, obviously. Yeah, that is the house. It's the one just behind the tree, just a bit of the chimney showing. 930,000. What do you reckon? Is it worth it? Welcome to Guernsey house prices. Well, it's anything, I think. Depends where it is, isn't it? For anyone interested, more info there. I think it's a location, isn't it? Because it certainly wasn't for the house, that's for sure. You could build a beautiful home there, right by the bay. Stunning location. I'm not sure who bought it, whether it was a, whether it was a building company or, or it was just a private person. I'm not sure. But it went up to auction. Certainly more than I would have paid. I mean, it's a nice location, but it's not that nice. Not that I could afford it. That's the other problem. David Little, good morning, David. Welcome along to the live. Nice to see you back. Southwest sellers, Guernsey house prices are about the same as Jersey homes. Yeah. When from what I hear, I think Jersey house prices might be slightly higher than Guernsey, if that's possible. Or they're the same, but yeah. Yeah, so it's very expensive to buy a house in Guernsey, and it's very expensive food shopping as well. Very expensive food shopping. I'm just walking the dog. Yeah, it's quite a nice beach to bring your dog. My dog likes it down here. It's a nice little bay. As I say, it's not one that people come to a lot. It's not a popular beach. If you're looking to go to popular beaches, if you come to Guernsey and you want nice beaches, Cobo Bay on the west coast. TW Fitness, catch you later, mate. Give me a shout. I will do, Tomo. Thanks for coming along and giving us some information on the house prices. Maybe you should be an estate agent, Tom. Get a commission on selling a house like that. You won't have to work the rest of the year. We're in the wrong job, aren't we? Yeah, Cobo Bay's nice. There's loads of nice little bays. There's Pembroke Beach, Chouay, Varzon's a huge beach. Nice little cosy beaches. A little one, Port Swaff, is really nice as well. Port Swaff Bay, that's a nice little beach at high tide as well. Grand Rock Beach, there's loads of nice ones. Southwest Cellars, I moved over to Guernsey about 3 years and it's a nice island. There you go. There's someone else saying it's nice. It is a nice island. It's just not the same as living in the UK. It is a lot different living here. Some people like it, some people don't. There's a lot of people that wouldn't ever live here. They don't like it. It's too quiet. People say it's boring, it's nothing to do. But it's what you're accustomed to, isn't it? It's what you're used to. Like, I don't know any different because I've only lived here. But I do understand it's quiet, and I do get it hasn't got stuff. We haven't got fast food chains, I haven't got McDonald's, I haven't got all these different things, you know. I haven't got trains, I haven't got all these. No trains, no fast food outlets. So it's sort of, I suppose, in a way, it's time stood still here a little bit, I suppose. Which I think is part of the charm of the place. That's what I think. You got the beaches, you got the nice weather. Yeah, in the winter there's not a lot to do. Southwest says I moved over from Jersey. Oh, did you? See, Jersey's nice. Jersey's a little island, if you're not sure. It's part of the Channel Islands. So it's part of, you know, we're a Channel Island as well. Guernsey's a Channel Island. Guernsey's a Channel Island. Jersey's a Channel Island. About 20 miles apart from each other. And Jersey's sometimes like the neighbouring island, they call it. It's a neighbouring island to Guernsey. You can actually see it on a nice day. If you're stood at the right part of the island in Guernsey, you can see Jersey in the distance. David, can't afford to live in Guernsey. I would if I could. It's a beautiful island. Yeah, a lot of people say that. They're like, oh, I'd love to live here, but it's too expensive. I mean, what some people do, if they live in Guernsey and they don't want to live here anymore, someone I know I used to work with, they sold their house in Guernsey for like 900,000, which is a normal price. Then they went to live in Yorkshire, and they bought like a property 3 times the size they had in Guernsey, huge garden, double garage, 5 bedrooms, for like, it's like 500,000. So they were left with £400,000 to play with. So, you know, you can buy a nicer place for less money, but then obviously, you're not in Guernsey, are you? You're in Yorkshire. So, depends where you want to live, I suppose. I mean, I can see the appeal, like selling a house here and going and buy a bigger house for less money. Don't get me wrong, I get that. It's just you got to decide whether you want to live somewhere else, don't you? That's the thing. I could definitely live in Jersey. I know that because it's very similar to Guernsey. Just a bit bigger. So that's somewhere I could live. If I had to, I could live in Jersey because it's so similar to Guernsey. Would I live in the UK? I don't know. Yeah, there's lovely parts in the UK. maybe the south coast of the UK, but it would be very different. That sea's looking nice. No one's swimming down here. So when I was down Bordeaux doing my live the other day, there was like there's women swimming. Jean, I'm lucky to be renting my apartment in town from my boss. It's her building, so she charged me very little. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you're right there then. It's when you got to buy a property, that's the killer, right? When you got to buy somewhere in Guernsey, that's the thing. But then you're paying all that money, but then you got places like this, which you probably wouldn't have if you lived somewhere in a city. Well, you definitely wouldn't have, would you? So I suppose everything comes at a price, doesn't it? You live somewhere with nice scenery and nice places, the cost of living's high. Jeremy, good morning. No worries, Jeremy. And he said it's very frosty here. Yeah. It's getting cold. So today in Guernsey, temperature on my car, it says it's 5 degrees. And I haven't seen it that cold all year probably. I think today's probably the coldest I've seen it. It is cold. Not ridiculously cold. I mean, I'm okay. You can feel the air temperature's got that chill in it now that it didn't have maybe a few weeks ago. You can see all the houses in the distance. There's quite a few houses overlooking this bay, especially over just to the left of the screen. See all those? They've got really nice views. There's some really nice views from those houses over there. Anyway, if you just joined us, we're at Lelay Bay or Lelay Beach here in Guernsey, just by Lelay Kiosk. It's got on the life ring here. It's got Grand Havre, so it's not actually. They don't actually call it Lelay. I know this is Lelay Beach, but it is Grand Havre, so don't get confused. All this area you can see here is Grand Havre. David Jones. It was 3 degrees in Cheshire last night. Oh, was that -3? -3. Woohoo. Getting into the cold weather around the minuses. Yeah, it's heading that way. Started lighting the coal fire. The log burner is roaring. Again, we haven't got much wind today, which is nice. There is a breeze, but not a lot. A few crows hopping around. I haven't even looked at the weather forecast today. I mean, it's probably going to be showers. Just before I did this live, maybe half an hour before, it was throwing it down with rain. And there was not a hope I was going to do a live. I thought, if it's raining, I'm certainly not bothering, because doing a live in the rain is no fun for me. Won't be bad for you lot. because you'll be all right, you'll be inside, but if you're out in it, it's not good. And of course it gets really cold as well when it rains. But a very relaxing scene down here. So this be, I hope if you've seen quite a few of the lives, you'll be getting a very good idea of all the beaches, the bays around here. So I've tended to do the lives all around this area. Yeah, just different parts of this bay at Grand Havre. So Chua in Pembroke, which I did a live maybe last week, that's to the right, all round the corner, just around the coast a little bit. Then the other day I did Roos. Jean 6 going up to 7. Oh. And the one I did the other day, Roos, was directly opposite. If you look across the bay, that's where I was parked. So effectively you're all in the same bay, Grand Havre, just different parts of it. This is Lelay, as I mentioned before. The only one I haven't done in this bit is Amra, I think. Les Amoras, I think is the right name, or locally known as Amra. And that is, if I got in my car and drove out the car park, went left, I'll be there in 10 seconds. So if you look to the right of the screen, it's just round the corner. Literally just round the corner. That's another bay called Amra. They've got a big pier and stuff you can jump off. Amra's a nice beach at high tide. Again, that's a popular one. Nice little beach. David Grant, have a nice day, Ross. I'm off to work. Cheers. Yeah, see you, David. Thanks for coming along. Have a nice day at work. I suppose it is that time, isn't it? People having their breakfast. I've got work at, I can't remember what time I've got to be in. Let me think. I think it might be 10. Nice, isn't it? See that boat in the bush? It's over there. You see, it's a bit of a boat, the bottom bit. But I think this weather is sort of what we're going to have all day, really. I think it's going to be cloud and showers. We're getting that. It's been like that quite a lot lately. It's just 1 minute it's sunny, next minute it's raining, then the sun, you know, then you get we're getting a lot of rainbows as well. Just really mixed. You basically just got to be careful and take a brolly with you wherever you go at the moment. Yeah, it's all right around here. There's a lot, obviously, in Guernsey. There's houses all over the coast. There's a really nice house been built on the west coast, Guernsey, I've been watching it being built, actually, because I drive past it a lot, and I've seen the different stages. It's right opposite the other side of the road from Cobo Kiosk. I think it's called Mim's Kiosk, so beach kiosk. It's a lovely one. It's the other side of the road. It's a big place. It's been built. It looks really impressive. And it looks over the road across Cobo Bay. It's a really nice house. And it's pretty much finished now, I think. It's a beauty, it is. And there's some really nice houses all along that bit as well. And of course, these little places here, they're so small. Jean, if you buy a house for about 500,000, how much would you pay off monthly? Oh, I don't know, it depends on the mortgage rates, doesn't it? I wouldn't have a clue. You probably wouldn't buy a house for 500,000, that's the problem. You buy something, wouldn't be that great. I don't know, it depends on the mortgage rates. These properties here I'm showing you, even though they're small, they'll be worth a fortune because of where they're located. They're quite tiny houses, little cottages, I'd say. But the view, location, price would be rocket, really high. I reckon they were there a long time, those places. There's a nice one along there, you can't see it, but round as it goes round. On the right there, a little bit in, and there's a lovely house, a few nice ones along there. Very desirable place to live. The West Coast is a very desirable place to live as well. A lot of people want to live on the West Coast. Good evening, Joss. Have I said your name right? Joss. Hope I have, because I'm probably saying it wrong the whole time. So good evening in New Zealand. What's it, around 10:15 in the evening? Around 10? But it's 9:15 AM here, 9:15 in the morning. So everyone's out of bed. You sure did, yes. Yes, it is. See, I know the times now. Yes, Julie, 10:15 PM. Yep, I know the times. So 9:15 AM here, 10:15 PM there. So you've had your day, and we're just beginning ours. So if you just joined us, this is Lelay Bay, or Grand Harve Bay, same place. At high tide, well, high tide, it's good as. I don't know whether it's going on. Joss, I've been talking to Julie's mum and dad on Messenger. Have you? Julie was here a minute ago. Julie was here. I'm sure she said hello, unless I'm going mad. No swimmers down here today. MOH, it's 16:17 here. Oh, Julie's still here. Yeah, Julie's here still. Two of you from New Zealand. Where about in New Zealand do both of you live? Not that I'd probably know. Is it south, west, east, north? Of course, Christmas in New Zealand is going to be nice and warm, isn't it? Where here, I imagine it's going to be pretty cold. Oh, Thailand, M-O-H, or M-O-H. M-O-H, am I saying it right? Thailand, oh, hello to Thailand. Hope everyone in Thailand's good. I suppose the weather is slightly warmer in Thailand, isn't it, than it is here. What's the time in Thailand today? Good morning, Philip. Oh, you've got snow this morning. There you go, so someone's got snow. You're there for now, are you? Okay. Yeah, so the UK, some places have got snow. West, north of the island, I'm in Wanganui. Summer started today and we are... Nice, your summer starts today. That's funny. It's really weird to think someone's summer's starting. And then we got snow. Oh well, see how it is, isn't it? Julie, I'm on Kapiti Coast, which is about 50 minutes from Wellington City, West Coast. Okay. Sounds nice. Yeah, it's standard whenever I do these lives now. This time of day, it's really quiet everywhere. There's not a lot of people around. I mean, because they're weekdays, most people at work. There's the odd person walking their dog, but not a lot of people around. Quite a nice, calming and peaceful time to go out, really. There's no one around. There's the odd person walking their dog. There's nothing going on. It's really quiet everywhere. One Gan Yi, you. I probably said that wrong as well. David, my uncle and cousin live there, Julie. Ah, there you go, Julie. Someone else you might know. Sun's starting to come out behind me. Don't know if you can notice that, but it is. Yep, sun's out. Look, picture's brightened up a bit. Makes everything look better. Sun peeking behind the clouds. It's probably not for long. That's better. We can see now. It's quite dark before, wasn't it? Sean, so pretty, yeah. It does look nice as soon as the sun comes out, doesn't it? Julie Smith, whereabouts David? Now sun's gone in again. Oh, it was nice while it lasted, I suppose. That was nice. I find the minute the sun comes out, it's instantly nice. My husband and Julie's dad both played in the band at Lelay Boys Brigade many years ago. Yeah. The Boys Brigade is pretty much just over to the left. Just down the road. Ah, you're both from the same place then, Julie, are you? Wish the sun would come out again. There, look, I just wish the sun come out and it come out. I don't know if you can hear, but the waves are gently lapping on the shore. You probably can't hear. Julie Smith, yes, same place. I used to work in a bank there. I possibly know them. Unbelievable. How small is the world, eh? There's people on the live knowing each other. Well, everyone, the live is coming to an end. Joe, how do I become a channel member? If you want to become a channel member, just go into the description below, where all the writing is, and there's a link to become a channel member. If you click on it, and it'll tell you how to do it. Then if you're a channel member, you get extra footage, a few extra bits and pieces. But it's just mainly just supporting the channel, really. You know, it's nice to get some support from everyone. And I'll put up a bit of different stuff, and stuff I wouldn't normally put up. A bit more like stuff about my family and home life and all that. So you see a bit more behind the scenes if you're a channel member. If you go into the description, all the writing below the video, it tells you how to do it. I think I've got a link there, just click on the link. Yeah, look at this, it's brightened up again. Look how the picture changes. It seems just to take me to your channel page. Yeah, I think it might do. I think it might be somewhere there. Not exactly sure. It might take you to the channel page. There might be somewhere on there that you've got to click. I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked at it lately. Have a look. If you get any problems, just let me know. But yeah, I think it should be there somewhere. I'll check it. Hopefully it's working okay. Joe, just click on the word more. There you go, just click on the word more. If that makes any sense. Wow, look at that. Doesn't that make the picture look nicer when the sun comes out? It's just beautiful. It changes the whole scene. Wish the sun was out the whole time here. Look at that. How nice is that? The sun and the seagulls, perfect. Yeah, I know. It does sound nice, doesn't it? Very calming for the soul, isn't it? Anyway, it's stunning with the sun and very calm. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Julie? I know, as soon as the sun comes out, it's stunning. I wish it had been like this the old time. It's been pretty dark, the old video, isn't it? Pretty dark and miserable, but the minute the sun comes out. Joe, this is my morning meditation. Yeah. It is, isn't it? Meditation. Some nice houses there, enjoying the view. Just over to the right of all that is the Vale Church. David, great place to have a bay window. Yeah, it is, isn't it? They've got really nice views, those houses. They view over the car park, over the bay. Here comes the sun again. David, it's sunny in Cheshire, still white over with frost. Bet that was quite nice though, David. Bet it looks nice. Anyway, I'm gonna have to shoot off. I'd love to stay here, but I've got to go to work, unfortunately. Well, thank you to everyone for joining me on the live. It was a good one this morning. Please, the sun come out. And thank you to everyone for commenting. It's good to have people interacting. And if you haven't commented, just thanks for joining me. Thanks for keeping me company on the live this morning. So, David, hope you all have a great weekend. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Good night. So if you're going to bed, have a nice sleep. If you're morning time, have a nice day, have a nice weekend. Julie, you're welcome. See you next time. And yeah, you can always watch this on the replay. Remember, all the lives are on my channel, so you can watch them back at any point. See you, Joe. Bye. And yeah, so there's a nice big archive of all the lives. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you now. So goodbye from Guernsey in the Channel Islands. I'll leave you with this beautiful view. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one.